Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Hog, and welcome to another episode of My Perspective Podcast. Hey, thank you so much for joining me another week. I hope y'all like the content I'm bringing to you. Hope you find it good enough to subscribe to the channel, man. If you think it's good, hit the subscribe button. Share the video, man, and engage with me in the comments, so we can have some good engagement. Um, all I'm trying to do is just provide a different perspective based on my experiences, and I hope it do you some good. Like I always say, I hope what I say resonate with you. I hope that it provokes thought, and I also hope that it provokes change. But if not, no harm, no foul. Guess what? It's just my perspective. If you can use it, man, take it and run with it. If it don't resonate with you, man, take it, ball up, throw it in the trash. It's all good. Let's get to it. And I've been thinking a couple of days, like my thoughts, my topics for the shows, really all organic. It just come from past experiences or something that, might just drop in my spirit, you know what I'm saying? Based on what I'm seeing, what I'm aware of, what I see that's going on. So it just made it drop in my spirit. So with that being said, man, we're gonna talk about today, man, do you have good character or are you just a character? You know what I'm saying? And I said it because listen, a lot of us out here putting on the show. We lead people astray, mislead people. We have individuals thinking that, you know what I'm saying, that we are good individuals, you know what I'm saying? That we are really that we really mean right by people when we talk to them, engage them. I don't care if it's a relationship, I don't care if it's just regular friendship, I don't care if it's a business relationship. Are you demonstrating good character or are you just playing a character? Let's get into it, man. Um, Good character or just character, your character traits. It could be good or bad, but for the most part, man, good character just means you got a good moral compass, got a good outlook on life, discipline, you got restraint, like, intellectual, you're thoughtful, you're caring, you got respect, you got self-respect, things of that nature. Just a good overall good dude, good woman. You consider others before you make some kind of crazy decision. You don't just move any kind of way, right? Just good respect for mankind for the most part. No bad character is you're selfish, you're arrogant, you're overly cocky. It's cool to be confident. I'm all for confidence. I'm a confident brother. But sometimes we be cocky. Um, it's dog eat dog out here, so every man for himself. If you see you can get over, you're gonna do it, even though you're supposed to do the right thing. These are bad character traits, right? So, what I'm talking about, you engaging um, in forming a relationship, whether it be romantic, business, or just platonic friendship. Which one are you? Which one are you displaying? Are you a role in a movie? Are you a character in a movie? You playing Denzel Washington? You playing Angela Bassett? Or you demonstrating your genuinely good God given ability that's innately within you from conception? Let's talk about it. Like I told you, man, on my perspective podcast, I give game based on my past experiences. So with that being said, man, I'm a recovering womanizer, right? And I ain't proud of it. I did what I did based on certain traumas I went through as a young man, early teenager, that shaped um, my view of women and my view of life. I never, up until I got married the first time, I never had a relationship that lasted longer than 1 year. But I ain't get nothing a chance to materialize or to go through the maturation process, so we could be, create a solid union. I wasn't trying to see none of that. I was skating. I kept my skates by my bed, getting up out of there quick as possible. Anything go left, I'm going right ASAP. If you go low, I'm going to the basement. You know what I'm saying? So I was that type of person. I never gave a person an opportunity that they probably deserved when they really was into me. And as I got older, I wanted to have real relationships, right? So, but before me getting older, I wasn't displaying good character. I was a character in a movie, in my own movie. I wasn't the man my mama and daddy raised me to be. I was out here putting on for the city. You know what I'm saying? Um, just having the women thinking I was this great guy. I had some great qualities, but I used my great qualities for selfish gain, selfish pleasure. And that ended up leading to deceiving, lying, and mistreating women. That ain't cool. In hindsight, man, that's foul. That's real foul. Like we teach our as men and just family in general, for the most part, and you protect your ladies. You treat them different than you treat the boys. You make them feel like they're princesses. You make them feel like a man's supposed to, be there for you, this and that. And I believe that. Raise my daughter the same way. However, as you become a teenager and young adult, you start becoming sexually active and intermingling and entertaining the opposite sex. Man, things begin to change because of you know unlocked and opened up Pandora's box. Step into that realm of physicality. You start having sex and you start unlocking and untapping those emotions that you can't close that up. You can't close that back up once you unlock it. You get feelings and start caring and this and that. But instead of me building on that feeling that I enjoyed, I just used it for selfish pleasure, selfish gain for a long time. And don't get me wrong, I got played as well. Women did me the same way sometimes. Well, I'm just focusing on my behavior. Yeah, man. But as you get older and as you begin to mature, because we're forever evolving, time brings about a change. And I just realized, like, man, this is cold. And I didn't really get it till my fiance passed away. My late fiance passed away back in 2021. Mind you, I was 46 at the time, still playing the field, still acting the fool. Had a good woman, had a good woman. And she um, all of a sudden passed away, just like that. It was out of nowhere. That crushed me. That devastated me. Devastated me. And now I'm left with a bunch of regret. Right? Can't do nothing about it except learn from my mistakes. I had good traits and good qualities, but I didn't operate in the character that was within me. I was playing a character in the movie. I thought I was that dude. Had a little bit of money, had a little bit of motion. You know what I'm saying? Fairly handsome guy, look halfway decent. You know what I'm saying? You know. So I just used it to my advantage. Women like security, so hey, you know, I ain't no paymaster. Let's be clear, I ain't no paymaster. However, people want to be associated with a certain level of status, a certain level of success. So on my level, I attracted a lot of women. You know, I wasn't no big time high roller by no stretch of the imagination. So I'm not getting on here, pump faking, uh, inflating my story. But on my level, at the time, I was an upper middle class earning guy. I just had fun on my level. But me having fun created casualties of war. Me enjoying my selfish pleasures, me selfishly indulging in these women, and they wanted more, created casualties, broken hearts, distrust, um, anxiety, anger towards men. So now these women, and I'm not the only one that probably did it. I'm add to the group of no good cats that did it, right? Guess what? Now, when that good guy come around for that woman, well, he gonna have a tough road to hoe because I was playing a character in a movie instead of just playing a character that was in me, the good qualities and traits that's in me. You know, this is what I want to say. It, it relates to personal development, right? When you know better, you do better, y'all. We need to stop letting the aesthetics captivate us and be more like, y'all remember the show Divorce Court when Judge Maybelline was on there? The older black lady with the glass dark skin, country voice, country twang. She always used to tell these folks, you got to look deep before you leap. That just means, man, have the right conversations. Have the right conversations, man. Vet the person that you're thinking about spending a significant amount of time with, possibly forever with. You gotta have the right conversations. You gotta do a deep dive into their history, family history, your family upbringing, and all that. You know, how did your mama treat? How did their mama treat them? You know, was their daddy around? Um, how was the sibling love? You know, were they raised by their grandparents? How did the grandparents raise them? I mean, all these things. You gotta pay attention to a lot of things because everybody in the beginning tends to send their representative before the real them appear. That's just kind of how it goes. I don't know why. That's just kind of how it goes. So there's a lot of manipulation and deceit going on in creating relationships because we want to appear to be more than what we are, or even further than that. We want to appear to be something that we ain't, something that we not. And that ain't cool at all. But when you caught up in the physical, oh, he look good, he fine, he built, he got money, he dressed nice. Well, she coat bought fine. Well, she butt naked fine. She got a good job. She got paper, boy. See that car she got? I can style in that thing. Oh, she got a nice crib. What, man, she got a bad house. She bad. All this and that. We go for the wrong stuff. We go for the wrong stuff. I'm trying to tell you. We go for the wrong stuff. It ain't about how much money a person got. It ain't about the things they may have. Because as y'all know, man, anybody can go to DH Gate and buy up all that Gucci and Louis at consignment store prices. Y'all know that. And most of us do that. And that stuff look identical to the real thing, man. I don't care what nobody say. You got to be a trained, uh, uh, high level fashion aficionado to know real from the fake. You do. You do. So we can go put it on for the city, for the low, and have people think we making all this money, and we ain't got nothing. And most of the dudes, the women too, but most of the dudes, I'm calling the dudes out because at the end of the day, most women have their own house, their own car. They take care of their own responsibilities. Most of them may use a man for money here and there, but they got their own everything. Most men, man, everything in their mama name, their sister name, or the girl they with at the time name. They ain't got nowhere to lay their head. They ride around with grocery bags in their car instead of luggage. They ain't got no backpack. Just bringing the grocery bag in where you gonna spend the night at whatever chick you be with that night. Man, no, we gotta do better. But because you got a little cash in your pocket, you got a little design on your back, that's good enough for most women. I dated a young lady. I conversated with a young lady before. It wasn't even a date. We conversated. I was caught up in the physical, making plenty of money. I'm saying? A good job, nice car, nice, just all that stuff. But I began to conversate with her. And as I began to conversate with her, man, we clashed. We was oil and water. It was oil and water, man. We was salt and vinegar chip. That twangy, just clash. You know what I'm saying? I realized like this ain't it. I don't want to be comfortable and miserable with nobody. That ain't it, man. So I had to fade away, just fade away. Let that thing just dissipate. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew I wasn't gonna go nowhere. And then when you try to have the conversation, everybody's still talking a good game, but the actions don't match the words. So I had to let that thing go. I had to let it go. Because why? You want to have your energy to 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 go inside to go together. You want to have good energy between the person you're dealing with. You want to create that synergy. That's gonna create a stronger bond. And so when the bad times do come, because they're gonna come for everybody, man, you're gonna be in that thing together and you're gonna overcome it together the right way, right? So yeah, I had to let that thing go. But You find somebody um, that y'all energy align, y'all can create that synergy. Y'all can build whatever y'all want together in no time. Well, in a shorter amount of time than you may think. I will say I see it that way. I don't want to gas y'all up, but yeah, man. Even in business, even on just creating relationships. If you see a person that you admire, right? If you see a person that got what you want to have, or in a place in life where you aspire to be, instead of you coming to that individual, approaching them humbly and befriending them in a humble manner, you want to act like you on their level already when you're not. Man, that's deceit. That's being deceitful. This is what we do. We don't lead with good character. We lead with a character role from your favorite movie. You get what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? But you start business relationship, and it won't take long for a person to see through that. And a good business person gonna drop you like a bad habit because he see you ain't who you are. You ain't who you say you were. So yeah, are you leading with your good character, or are you just using your good qualities as you star in your action drama field movie? Gotta think about that. Gotta think about that. Um, I was tired. I got tired of being a wolf in sheep's clothing. I got tired of being a wolf in sheep's clothing. Let's go a step further. After the passing of my late fiance, met another young lady, and now I want to do the right thing, but my character, it ain't right. My emotions control me. Um, didn't have no emotional integrity. Didn't have no emotional stability. You know, didn't have no emotional intelligence. Just was always triggered by every little thing. And man, that just destroyed. That just destroyed um, what I wanted so desperately, what I wanted so badly, because of my lack of character and me playing a role, starring. I was a starring character in my own personal movie. Didn't go so well. It flopped at the box office too. You see what I'm saying? So after that experience, that's when I began personal. That's when I got on my shit. Excuse my language. That's when I got off my butt and began to like challenge myself because I know I'm better than that. I know I'm better than that. You got good and bad in all of us, but are we sometimes, most of the time, we leave with the negative side of us versus the positive side of us. I had to get on back on the positive side of things. Got married and still was on the negative side, but through trial and error, thinking I'm making strides. Well, I was. Still had some teachable moments. Still have some things to work on. Man, I had to realize, bro, you ain't who you think. You ain't who you say you are. God had to humble me and show me. My wife today, man, she bruised my ego. Boy, yeah, she bruised your boy ego, damaged my little ego and my pride, had me like a little punk, in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? That's when God that was God humbling me, telling me you ain't no real man. You ain't the man you claim you are. You ain't the man you barking that you are. And fellas, I'm gonna say this: we got all the stats and statistics about what a woman's supposed to be and what a man's supposed to be. But one thing for certain, two things for sure: if you ain't demonstrating that, ain't nobody following you. Ain't nobody respecting that. And the ones who start off following and respecting that, it's gonna be short lived because you ain't practicing what you preach. You can't tell a grown person to do what I say, not as I do. We ain't dealing with kids now. We're adults. We're adults. Most of us are seasoned adults. And you can't come at a grown person any kind of way. Just cause the stats say this. And how you demonstrating that? How are you acting? Are you fulfilling these stats? Are you walking in these stats and statistics? Probably not. That's why you're getting the results you're getting. I know for me that was the case. And sometimes you gotta lead by example. Say what you mean what you say, then walk it out. Say it one more time. You got to learn to say what you mean what you say, then walk it out. Man, you don't gotta yell and scream and cut through all that barking. Say what you mean what you say, walk it out. That's a man of purpose. It's a man of vision, man of standard. If you can't create no standard if you don't have no standard for yourself. So that's what you need to do, fellas. Create a standard for yourself. Then walk it out. Then live the standard. Let the standard become who you are as a purpose, as a person. That creates character. That creates character. A person know who you are by what you demonstrate without you even opening your mouth. We do all this right here, all that talking. Just an actor. Just an actor in a movie, in a Tyler Perry movie. The one he never brought, the one he never sent to the big screen because they ain't do good. Because you're phony. Ain't you tired of being phony? I know I am. I know I was. I had to get off my behind and do the right thing as a man. That's where purpose come in at. That's where purpose come in at. So when you discover your purpose, fellas, go for men and women too, but this part for the fellas. When you discover your purpose, fellas, and you start operating your purpose, I guarantee you, these relationships that keep failing us and failing us and failing us, they'll begin to thrive again. You'll meet somebody and they will love you, they will respect you, they will honor you, they will support you, and they will follow you. They will genuinely be your helpmate, your number one fan, your number one supporter. Why? Because you're operating in your purpose. Till y'all get that, it's gonna always be an uphill battle in relationships. Always. Once you find your purpose, you can stop playing the actor. You can stop playing the actor. Denzel Washington, Wesley Snipes, um, all these different guys. It's a couple of more, but I can't think of the name. Forgive me. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be Aaron. I want to be Aaron Hawkins. That's who I want to be. I don't want to be nobody else. I ain't finna talk like nobody else. I ain't finna dress like nobody else. I ain't finna walk like nobody else. I ain't finna mimic nobody else. If y'all see me on the street, man, I'm gonna have this white tee on 90% of the time. I don't care if I'm going to a cookout, barbecue, or what. And I thought I got to get formal, I switch it up. But what you see is what you get for the most part. I ain't finna change for nobody. I am who I am, and I enjoy who I am. If you see me changing, it's because something inside me need to change. That's it. I'm not playing no more roles in nobody else movie. You're gonna see me. It's what you're gonna get. Um, so let's find our purpose, fellas. I guarantee you, when you find your purpose, things will fall in line for you. Life's still gonna life. Life's still gonna life. You still gonna have challenges. You still gonna have obstacles. But when you discover your purpose, you won't be so triggered by things. The little things that used to make you go hysterical, it won't even phase you no more. But back to character. And we out here selling these girl wolf tickets, selling people wolf tickets like we just sold this and sold that. We ain't none of that crowd. We just putting on for the city to get what we want, to get our foot in the door. If you don't have no substance, how you gonna sustain what you got through the lies you done told, through the deceit and the manipulation you displayed? It's gonna be short lived. That's why having good character is so important. Good character will take you places the facade can't. Good character will build strong, long lasting relationships, whether romantically or business or just strictly platonic, that the facade can't. I got a cousin, I ain't gonna call his name because I'm gonna keep it respectful. But I got a cousin, he got to get the gab. He know how to talk on any level. I done seen him get some of the greatest jobs. I done seen him land some friendships with some big time people. I done seen him bag some of the baddest women. Man, 30 days later, 60 days later, he might living with his mama, might living with his brother. You see what I'm saying? He might go 6 months at the most. And there's trouble in paradise. Why? Because that joke ain't got no substance. He don't have no substance. He can't keep it. He can grab it, he can land it, but you can't keep it. Why? Because you playing a role. You're an actor. That character gonna come forth at some point. There's only so much a person can take before they cut you loose. So we got to operate in the right character. You got to operate in the right character. All I'm asking for the people who listen to me today, man, know which character you operate in. Are you operating your genuine, authentic self, or are you playing a role in the movie? You in training day? King Kong ain't got nothing on me, or you operating your true, authentic self. Think about it. I'm gonna leave it right there. That's all I got for this weekend on this episode of My Perspective Podcast. Man, until next week, man, I love y'all. Peace.